Hi, this is Neil from the Riverbluff Baggers. You can see on the screen there my drummer Anders. I got my bass player Autoplay, and we're here to take you behind the music of Riverbluff Baggers, the soundtrack to their motor vlogging adventures. Today I'm going to show you a little bit of the process of what I go through to put together original music for Riverbluff Bagger videos. I know that before I started putting the music together for our videos, Tom said he would have just a difficult time trying to find the right thing, the right length, going through just the thousands of different free songs that are out there for motovloggers to use. And so one day I just said, hey, I would love to start putting together music for our videos. He said, go for it. And so for the last few months, that's what we've been doing. Along with demonstrating some of my setups, I'll also be dropping in a few other clips of original music that I've put together for our videos. So the basic setup that I use to put together the music for the videos that the Riverbluff Baggers put out is GarageBand on the iPad. And then I typically use headphones, but today I'm going to use a little bit of this little speaker to just kind of show you what it looks like. But the most important part of this is what's called the iRig. And so the guitar, which is a Telecaster, plugs into the iRig plugs into the iPad, and then on GarageBand I've got access to a number of different guitar amps, and I can use those to start crafting the different music, the different sounds I want for the videos that we put out on our motor vlogging adventures. One of my favorite songs that I put together is a song called Hogjaw Blues. In a trip down around Eureka Springs, Tom and Jerry and I had an inside joke about hogjaw, and so I put this song together to accompany the footage that we had riding around Eureka Springs. So most typically when I want to put together a song, I start with a drum beat. And so Anders is one of the pre-programmed drummers in GarageBand. And so I'll go in, create a track. You can have presets and you can try to find, this one's called Crimson. And then I'll just hit the play button. Let that play a little bit. And then I'll get the guitar and just start putting together different little riffs. So I've got a basic drum track, basic guitar track, now I'm going to add the bass. Now the bass has an autoplay, and so what I need to do is just figure out the chords. This particular chord progression is A, F, D, and E. And so I just hit those over and over again to get the pattern for the bass player. Here's what this sounds like. So I started with the drum track, and then I put a basic guitar riff over that. You saw me do the autoplay with the bass, and here's what all three sound like when I put them all together. And I can mix the different levels. I can turn the guitar way up, drowns everything out, pull the drums up, pull the bass up. There's different effects that I can do. And so this is just the basic foundation I lay for every song we put together. Now if I were doing a full-length song for a video clip, I would have much more than this. I would probably add an additional guitar track, some percussion, perhaps some keyboards. Again, there's a number of different instruments and sounds that I can use when I put this together to make it a fuller, bigger sound than just guitar, drums, and bass. Sometimes I like to take a little inspiration from some of the artists we like. One of Tom's favorite bands as U2, and so I put together a song called Echoes and Layers, mostly just inspired by the way the Edge from U2 uses a delay pedal and then just layering things on top of each other, and I know that's one of his favorites. If you listen closely here to the music I put together for the Iron Butt ride that we took, I couldn't get I Am Iron Man out of my head, so I kind of took a little bit of that riff and put it together with some of my own stuff, which again, nothing groundbreaking, but just put a little bit of meaning behind the song that we used for our Iron Butt ride. What I wanted to do with Parkway Rumble was I had this idea of this heavy tom beat and then kind of a crunchy distorted guitar. We had gone over to a town nearby that has a pretty extensive parkway system and rode the parkway, and for some reason that was just the inspiration I had to put together this tune. Like most people, the Riverbluff Baggers, we really love music. My taste ranges anywhere from heavy metal to alternative country. Tom, he loves classic rock, and Jerry loves hard rock and bluegrass. So most typically when Riverbluff Baggers put a video out, we're out on the road, we're talking, we're riding, but I just wanted to give you a glimpse of a little bit of what goes on behind the scenes as we put our videos together. I've played guitar for 30 plus years, and to be honest, I don't claim to be a professional. I don't know if I'm too much better than when I started, and obviously this isn't a professional studio, but I do believe it gets the job done. It really does add an extra level of enjoyment to put together Riverbluff Bagger videos. If you've liked what you've seen on our channel, check out some of our riding videos, check out some of our trips. We've got a lot of good content coming out. Please subscribe to the channel if you would, like and share. Thank you very much.